Hi, I'm Michelle, and welcome back to my channel. For today's reading, I thought I would do a pick a card reading around what your intuition or higher self wants you to know. So this is a general reading and a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading is the perfect time for you. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and pull out 4 cards that you can choose from. Take a minute to choose the card that is resonating with you most. And you can pause the video if you need to. But remember to just go with your intuition, your first instincts as to what card to choose. I'm going to also add a crystal to each card to help with your selection. And because this is a general reading, you may be feeling called to listen to 2 cards or even all 4. That's totally fine too. There could be an additional message there that you're being guided to listen to. Now, I sometimes like to choose my cards without seeing the message on the card or the image on the card and just feeling into which one is calling me. So if you prefer that, then feel free to choose right now and skip to the timestamps below. But if you prefer to see the front of the cards, that's totally fine too. I'll flip them over so that you can have a look at the image on the front in case that helps you decide. So card number 1, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Card number 2, we have it's time to release negativity. Card number 3, we have expect powerful change. And card number 4, we have take time to breathe out. So again, take a moment to feel into which card you'd like to listen to. And once you've selected, you can head to the description for your timestamp. And I will see you there. So hello to everyone who chose card number 1. Your card is balance, spirituality, and practicality. And the moon phase on this one is the full moon in Pisces. So right away, your higher self or intuition is telling you that you need more balance in your life. Now, this might be specifically around spirituality, as the card says, but it might be showing up in other areas of your life too. One area of your life might be dominating right now. You might feel either like your head is in the clouds, you're daydreaming a lot, thinking a lot, feeling a lot, but maybe not overly grounded, like you're struggling to take actual steps forward or do the tangible work that you know you need to do. Or it could be a bit of the opposite. Maybe you've had your head down, working really hard, and you're like craving a release for all of that, like some time to yourself, to relax, to let go. Either way, this card is speaking to a transformation that needs to happen or some shifts that need to be made in your life. So let's pull some tarot cards for more clarification on this message. Oh, wow. The Hierophant. Okay, so a few things come to mind right off the bat here. And I love this image of the Hierophant because, and it's from the Light Seers Tarot deck, in case you're curious, because it's really depicting the idea of you being your own light or you being your own guru and having a strong connection with your higher self and the divine or the universe or whatever you believe in for guidance. So when I look at this image combined with our first message of balance, I'm seeing this person sitting almost in meditation and really joyfully connecting to that inner or higher wisdom. So again, depending on how you were feeling, with that first message, this card might be suggesting more balance through grounding, meditation, a spiritual practice, maybe getting back into some sort of practice or routine that you used to do, but maybe you've let it fall away a little bit. or maybe it's time for you to start a new practice or try a new routine that will allow you to experience that higher wisdom, but in a more practical, grounded, and structured way. Okay, let's get another card here. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that's so lovely. So this is an amazing card about blessings heading your way. And it's really about abundance in all of its forms, like personal connections and wealth and just general happiness. So to me, this is your higher self letting you know that what you are desiring is there waiting for you. You just have to make those shifts. So whether it's getting grounded so you can, actually take those action steps you need to take, or building a spiritual practice so that you can get the answers you need. Or it might be a little bit of both, really. So let's have a look at another card. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. Wow, another card about manifesting your desires. And really about focus and intention and even balance, really. Like, this is telling us that we need to be clear on what we want to create, what we want to bring into our lives, but we need to do so in a very grounded way. So it's like you're right on the verge of manifesting something or having some sort of transformation in your life, for the better, of course. But it's like you're right there, but you need that little push, or, you need to take those few steps to get you going. You need to keep what you want in your heart and really keep that energy there, and then take those practical steps forward. Okay, so let's do one more tarot card. And we have the Two of Cups. So this card is about relationships, whether, romantic or friendship, or even a partnership, but a close, meaningful relationship. So pay attention to whether you are also nurturing your relationships, because I think you might need support of someone close to you to help you through this transformation. It could be someone that you accomplished a goal alongside, like both of you are working towards something and you're both cheering each other on. Or it could be support from a significant other, or even a business partner or colleague or mentor. So find that one person you trust to confide in and share your goals and desires with them. And I think when you do this, they can help you to keep that energy up and keep your motivation up and support you. Just remember to do the same for them, because this card is an equal partnership and a healthy give and take relationship for both of you. Okay, let's do a couple of oracle cards for some additional guidance. So first up, we have compassion. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Compassion for yourself, but also likely for the person in your life that we were just talking about. I feel it's quite likely that you have some mindset stuff that you're working through right now, and maybe even doing some deep healing. Like maybe you have some deep healing happening as you are, attempting to make these changes in your life. So remember to have compassion for yourself. Be gentle on yourself. There's no such thing as doing things perfectly, and there's really no correct way of doing things or a correct timeline for doing things either. So be sure to give yourself some grace right now. Okay, let's pull another one. We have the Passion card. Awesome. So what I'm seeing with this card is that through this transformation that you're going through, you're really going to be reigniting a passion, or possibly finding your passion. So if you've gone through a period of your life where you've just felt kind of blah, like maybe it's been a bit of a rough road over the past little while, things are turning around. Let people that you love and trust into your life. Let them help and support you, and let yourself be inspired by the magic all around you. Sometimes we don't see those little things. So watch for all, those little magical moments throughout your day. There is magic there if you look for it. And be sure to follow your whims and curiosities. There's so much, magic that is on its way to you right now. Let's look at one final oracle card. And we have the Initiation. And the card says, Rite of Passage. You're going somewhere sacred. So this is amazing confirmation of everything we've just talked about. Your higher self wants you to know that you are in a time of transformation. The things you've been dreaming about are here waiting for you. Like, it's within reach, but you have to do your part as well. So it will take some effort. It will probably take some mindset work. Possibly there might be some emotions that you have to work through, some healing that has to happen because, we're humans and change feels hard. So it's not like it's just going to be handed to you or be super easy, but it's certainly not impossible. And you are so close right now. So don't give up, because what you want is, like I said, it's literally within reach. Okay, I love this reading for all of you who chose card number 1. And that is what I have for you today. So let me know in the comments whether this reading resonated with you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, I would love if you hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. And I hope to see you again soon. Hello to everyone who chose card number 2. Your card says it's time to release negativity. And the moon phase is in the full moon in Scorpio. So just like the card says, your intuition or your higher self is telling you that it's time to release. So whatever it is that you've been holding on to, whether it was, maybe an argument with someone or a difficult situation or something that happened at work, or it could be even a bigger situation like your current living arrangements or something like that. But whatever it is, it's time to work through it and release it. So let's pull some tarot cards to get more clarity around this. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, this card actually came up in the last reading too. So I think, there's some really great shifts happening for all of us. And this card is about blessings heading your way. And like I said in the last for the last card, it's abundance in all forms, like relationships and financial and happiness and wealth and all good stuff. So your higher self is letting you know that once you're able to release this current situation or whatever it is that you're going through, what you are actually desiring will be there waiting for you. So don't be afraid of the release. There might be a reason that you're holding on to that and not able to let it go. But this is telling you that it's a message of hope, really, that if things have been feeling kind of crappy and maybe you've even been kind of down, a shift is coming and you're going to feel so much better after. So just keep that in mind, that you don't need to hold on to whatever it is that you're holding on to. You can really let that go. Okay, let's have a look at another card. The Page of Swords. Okay, new beginnings are coming. So your higher self is hinting to you here through your curiosities. So I am curious if there's something that's been calling to you lately. Maybe a new hobby, or a new area of study, some new topic that you've been getting interested in. So pay attention to what is calling you and what is capturing your attention, because there's clues there for you. It might be hinting towards a new direction for you, but it might also be that there's something you need to discover or something that you need to learn that's going to help you in the next phase of life. So I would love to know in the comments if there is something that has kind of popped up in your life recently that is, has made you curious, has made you want to look into that a little bit further. Okay, let's get another card for more clarity. Ooh, the Star. Amazing. So again, more confirmation that things are changing for you in a really big way. So watch for signs and synchronicities starting to happen. Pay attention to opportunities showing up on your door that you might not expect. Pay attention to your whims, your curiosities, all of those things, because things are really opening up for you in a big way. And you don't want to miss these little clues that might lead you to these opportunities. And I really feel that things are opening up so that you can step into more alignment with who you really are. So if there's parts of you that maybe you haven't allowed yourself to discover, or that you've kind of kept hidden, this might be an opportunity for you to really just feel more whole and feel like you can be more of who you really are. So this is a really exciting time for you. Okay, let's do another card. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so you are getting so much confirmation from your higher self here today that you are ready to start experiencing and manifesting and calling in some really big positive changes for yourself. So what you need to do is allow yourself the freedom to experiment and try new things. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be afraid of this. Don't feel like everything has to be productive or for a specific reason. You can do stuff just for fun, just because you're curious. So don't worry about looking silly or what other people might think if you're worried about that. Because, this is your life, and you're going to find those next steps by being a bit silly and just being curious. Literally just starting something new because it sounds fun or because you've always wanted to. And this doesn't mean that you have to be thinking about, how can I apply this to, my career, for example. Like, you don't have to change jobs or make a business out of it or anything like that, although that definitely might be a future possibility. But right now, it's really just about letting yourself escape this box that you've put yourself into. Let yourself dream up new dreams and try new things and experiment, because this is how you're going to get unstuck. This is how you're going to help release anything that you're holding on to and just really find joy and find the right energy and vibe that you need to move into the next phase of your life. Okay, so let's pull some oracle cards. And we have the clarity card. Okay, so just as I'm talking about how to find clarity through experimentation, so it's kind of funny, but I'll take this as a confirmation that clarity is coming for you. So don't worry if, like we've talked about, if you haven't been feeling clear, if you've been feeling a little stuck, maybe you're just not, you just haven't been able to see the potential or opportunities in front of you. Just begin to try new things. Open your mind to new ideas and new possibilities. And, sometimes when we do this, it might actually cause a little bit more confusion at first, because now all of a sudden you've got all these interests and all these things that are, pulling your attention and taking your time, and you're interested in all these things and you're not sure what direction to go to. But right now, that's not what you need to focus on. You don't need to make anything out of these. It's just about exploring, because this will help you to open up and see these opportunities. So just keep following your heart, follow your intuition, and let that guide you. Let's do another oracle card. Okay, well-being. So I think this is referring to the healing that needs to happen throughout this process, like we talked about at the beginning. And I think your higher self doesn't want us to forget about that during this reading, because, we've been talking about all this positive stuff coming, but let's not forget about the fact that you need to take care of yourself throughout. And I get the feeling that by pursuing your curiosities and making time for things that light you up, maybe you haven't been doing that for quite a while, and that in itself is going to be very healing. You might have been quite hard on yourself, or really wrapped up in the negativity of, whatever's going on for you, that it's been hard to feel good on a daily basis. And, maybe you've really kind of kept yourself in this box so far. So by changing things up, I feel like that's really going to change your emotional situation, lighten things up for you, help you to release and move on. But definitely please do what you need to do to feel supported and get any help that you might need if you're struggling, because your well-being is so, so important. Okay, let's do one more card. And we have Keepers of the Earth. And the message says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So just a lovely message of support here from your higher self, your guides, your whole support team that you can't necessarily see, but know that they are there for you. They want to help you. They want to guide you. So be on the lookout for signs and opportunities that they are sending your way. And really such a perfect message to close out this reading for those of you who chose card number 2. So that is what I have for you today. Let me know in the comments whether this reading resonated with you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, I would love if you hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. And I hope to see you again soon. Hello to everyone who chose card number 3. Your card is Expect Powerful Change, and your moon phase is the new moon eclipse. So what a powerful card for you. So you can expect new beginnings, big changes, a personal transformation, all for the better. But eclipses can also be a bit wild. So who knows how all of this is going to happen. So let's pull some tarot cards for more clarity. Okay, let's see. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so you might be feeling a little stressed out right now. And it could be about money, could be about health, maybe both, or maybe even something else. But we're starting with some stuck energy, some overwhelm, and maybe just feeling kind of bleak right now. But notice on this card, there's a door with a key, and the key is right there in the room. So the person in this card feels like they're locked into this situation, but yet they're actually not. The key's literally right there, but they're just not seeing it. So your higher self is telling you that there is a way out. There is a way to create change in your life, but you just might not be seeing it right now. But have faith that there is a way to create change if you're feeling stuck. So let's go ahead and pull another card. Okay, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's our answer. Slow and steady work to build or possibly rebuild a strong foundation. Now, this might not be the answer that you want to hear, I know, because we like things to be fixed quickly and easily. Like, you want your problems to just disappear overnight. I know, I do too. But the truth is that it's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some dedication to whatever changes and shifts you need to make. But you will get there, and it will be totally worth it. So hang in there. Let's grab another card. Okay. The Six of Swords. So things are feeling turbulent right now. And this card is definitely showing that. It feels kind of dark and depressing. But if you look closer, the person in the boat is getting help. So she has these birds that are helping to steer her in the right direction. So this is a time to really find support in your life. Whether it's like a family member or a close friend, maybe even like a therapist, it could be a financial counselor, depending on what you personally need, because that will be different for everyone watching right now. But you may need to lean on someone and get the help and support that you need to navigate through this period in your life. And your higher self is reminding you that you do not have to do this alone. It's perfectly okay to ask for help. I mean, everybody needs support through different times of their lives. So you might be feeling really alone right now, but I feel like if you are able to seek out and find someone that you trust, that you can confide in, you're going to realize that you're not alone at all. You do have people that you can count on who want the best for you. It just might be that you're just not seeing that quite yet, but definitely be sure to seek that out. Okay, let's do one more tarot card. And we have the Strength card, which makes perfect sense because, you know, you're really needing that inner strength right now. And your higher self is letting you know that you do have the strength that you need. It's just a time to dig deep and really be true to yourself and be strong for yourself as well. Show yourself compassion, give yourself grace, be there for yourself. And I know this might sound kind of silly, but remember to treat yourself the way you would treat a good friend who was coming to you in a time of need. Be that person for yourself as well. Try not to be too hard on yourself, especially if things aren't changing as quickly as you hope, because, you know, this does take time. It does take work. So definitely be compassionate with yourself, forgive yourself if you need to, and, you know, aim to think supportive thoughts for yourself. Be that supportive friend that you need right now. Okay, let's have a look at your oracle cards right now. And we have the Empowerment card. Not a surprise, right? Again, this makes total sense. And it's a nod from your higher self again to remind you that you have everything you need within you to make the changes you need to make and to get through this point in your life. You are way stronger and more capable than you give yourself credit for. So believe in yourself, believe in your own power to create the changes and the life that you want for yourself. Let's pull another oracle card. Interesting. We have the Animals card. So I am curious to know, for those of you watching, do you have an animal companion? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know if you have an animal companion and what kind of animal you have. I personally love animals myself, and animals can be so healing. So if you don't have a pet, maybe consider whether it would be a positive thing for you to adopt a pet right now. And if that doesn't really work with your life, there are plenty of ways that you can bring some animal love into your life. You could volunteer at a shelter. You could, visit a friend who has a pet, or do some pet sitting for them. So look into ways that you could experience some animal love, because that can really be healing. Animals are so good at loving unconditionally. So definitely look into that and let me know whether that resonates with you. Okay, let's do one more card. And we have the Protection card. The message says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So one last powerful message from your higher self here. Above all, protect your own energy. Protect your own dreams and desires. Protect your authenticity. You're in the middle of a big change right now, and you've been dealing with some tough stuff. So just know that you are on the right track. You're on the edge of change, but you need to do what you need to do for yourself. Really take care of yourself. Make this a priority. It's time to focus on you and your needs and your dreams and really put yourself first. So I am sending you so much love right now. And thank you so much for being here with me for this reading. Let me know in the comments whether this reading resonated with you. I would love to hear. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, I would love if you hit the like button and subscribe so that I can see you again soon. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose card number 4. So your card was Take Time to Breathe Out. And the moon phase on this one is the disseminating moon. So you might have just gone through something difficult. Maybe you're even still in the middle of it. But either way, it's coming to a head. So you'll soon be able to take a bit of a breather. So whether it was a stressful period at work or, some sort of conflict or even just a really challenging project, like it doesn't have to be negative, just challenging. Like it required a lot of time and effort. But whatever situation you're in, things are about to get easier for you. So let's pull some tarot cards for more clarity. The Six of Wands. So amazing confirmation that whatever you're going through is going to be coming to a successful close. So there's a successful ending or conclusion of some kind happening here. And thank goodness, you're about to feel so much better. Things are going to get easier. You're going to feel really proud of yourself too, as all of this wraps up. So if you're still in the middle of things, this might mean it might be a little nudge to make sure you're standing up for yourself. Make sure that you have the confidence to step into a bigger role somehow. Like the person in this card looks like they've just completed a performance and they're about to take a bow to the audience. So you might be really feeling this sense of pride and sense of accomplishment and hopefully some joy at all of this, wrapping up and coming to an end. Okay, let's pull another card. And we have the King of Pentacles, which is amazing. Lots of good things coming your way. Success, abundance, all the hard work and effort or the difficult things that you've been through are about to pay off. So remember that, all of it is part of our own personal experience here on earth. Not everything is going to be sweet and easy all the time. That's what makes life worthwhile, really, is that contrast between the good times and the bad times, or the easy times and the hard times, depending on what you've been going through. And, that's really what makes our path unique and what creates who we are as a person. So this is a reminder to you from your higher self that you are full of potential. You can really create whatever you want to create in life. Let's have a look at another card. Wow, the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Seriously, you are in a new phase of manifesting your desires right now. This is a really great time for you. I feel like things are just like doing a 180 for you. You're really stepping into yourself, and your connection to your higher self is getting stronger. Your intuition is getting stronger. You're stepping into your power. I know that that's so cliche to say, but it's sort of the best way to describe it. Like it's just a really powerful time of transformation for you personally, which is amazing and should feel amazing after, all of the hard work, the effort, or the difficult times that you've been through recently. This is going to feel really good. Let's have a look at one last tarot card. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So perfect. This is foundational building, planting seeds, slow and steady growth. So I think this is really confirming the success and abundance that is coming your way, and also clarifying that it will take some time and effort. Some of that effort you might already have been putting in. So you've probably already started planting these seeds. So keep that effort going. So especially if you have been through a hard time, it's sometimes easy to just let everything go after that. And you do need that time to breathe out, like your first card said, but it doesn't mean give up, or it doesn't mean stop completely. So give yourself that time to rest, recover, but then don't forget that you need to also keep going. So keep going, but not at the pace that you have been, because this is not about burning out. It's not that amount of effort all the time. It's about finding a pace that is sustainable, slow and steady. Little steps, little actions, and all of those small actions will build up to big changes. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. And we have the well-being card. So this makes total sense, and really just confirms what I was just saying about burnout. Your own well-being is very, very important here. You don't want to burn out. You can't keep up the level of effort and exertion, or the level of work, or that level of stress that you've been dealing with recently. So while there are, of course, periods of our life where we need to step up and do more than usual, keeping that, that level of stress or work is not sustainable. So look for balance. Look for ways to replenish your energy and make sure you're taking care of yourself. And like I said, take that break. Know that you'll come back to it, but take the break that you need to really replenish yourself. Let's do another oracle card. Inspiration. Awesome. I definitely see inspiration here in this reading. I really feel like you're entering this period of your life where you're going to feel amazing. Like you're really making things happen in your life. The universe is working with you. So this is just really a big confirmation from your higher self that inspiration is coming. If it hasn't already arrived, it is coming. And let's do one final oracle card. And we have Trust the Niggle. And the message on here is that what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So I really feel like the overall message today that your higher self is trying to share is to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust those little nudges that you feel. Trust that you know what you need to feel good and be successful. And this is so important because no one's path is going to be the same. So you know what those little hints or niggles, are that you've been feeling. So pay attention to those. And, sometimes those intuitive feelings are not really very logical, or maybe they don't always make sense in the moment, but it could be just what you need in the end. So big messages here today around trusting yourself, believing in yourself, really stepping into your own power. And yeah, I just love that about your reading today. So congratulations to those of you that are, entering this new phase of your life. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so that is what I have for you today. Let me know in the comments whether this resonated with you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I would love if you hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.